All right, everybody. Morning. It's time again. Bedhead, bedbeard, uh, wake up stream. It is 7:20 a.m. on February 23rd. I am not yet awake. And yes, this is a very good game. This is my third time playing it, actually. Played it the first two times on the PS4, and now I'm playing it on the Xbox Series X with Games Pass as my early morning game that I play. But before we do, I gotta do some morning stuff. I gotta answer Discord messages. Okay, so that's good. Morning Carol Gaming. I'm answering some Discord messages right now. Oh my god. And I got kettle going for coffee. Okay, we got character art. So for those of you who don't follow the Nathan Napalm, he does a lot of RPG stuff. MMORPGs, old school RPGs, and he also does a lot of tabletop stuff, and he does puppets. If you've not watched his channel, he did the Lost Mine of Phandelver as a puppet show. Him and his wife and his kids went around and shot all summer last summer, um, and put together this amazing thing. Hey Sparrow. Anyway, Nathan's doing some character art for us on our tabletop project, and he sent me like 6 sketches last night, so that's what I'm currently doing. Excuse me, is going through the sketches and improving a couple of these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He sent me 7, and I just gave him final approval for 1 and tentative approval for 3 others to work on once he gets this first one wrapped up. But it's looking good. Concept art for the win. Getting this character art banged out so we can get the get our tabletop books out the door later this year. All right, that's done. So now I get to do the next part, which is what happened on YouTube last night. So I can, not a bad thing. What I'm saying is I haven't checked YouTube yet this morning, which means I probably have a ton of comments to answer. So let me wade into that as I'm waiting on the kettle, and then we'll answer some comments, and then I'll get to playing a little bit. Oh, I need coffee. Oh my. In my best George Takei impression. Oh my. Traffic's good. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a couple hundred new comments. Yeah, I'm not going to do all these right now, but I will do a few, and then I'm going to play a little bit. What I really want is my coffee. Okay, Rings of Power. No rants for Rings of Power today, this morning, Gareth. I did the most recent. So yesterday's was what the fuck was yesterday's? I don't even remember. They're all blurring together now. Um, oh, yesterday was talking about Tom Shippey getting fired, and yeah, and they're unnamed experts. Um, I think the next one I'm gonna do, which will probably be Friday. Um, I don't know that I'm gonna do one tomorrow. I need to get a game review out tomorrow, so I'm gonna. I recorded my Bard's Tale 4 footage yesterday, or my discourse. I've already got the footage, so now I gotta today sometime after I finish streaming here, I gotta go put my Bard's Tale 4 video together. So that'll be coming out tomorrow. The next Is It Worth It game series video. So then I'll probably do another Tolkien discussion on Friday. I think what I'm going to be working on next is not necessarily a Rings of Power related one. Um, yeah, dude, that's the thing. I'm a little bit, I've done 7 or 8 videos on Rings of Power now, which is great. It has helped my channel explode. It got me YouTube partner, it got me monetized, it's gotten me like 1200 new, like I think maybe like 1400 new followers. It's ridiculous. That's cool. But I do want to break away from the Rings of Power for just a minute, but I am still going to do um, another Tolkien discussion on Friday. I don't think he's going to be allowed to say anything. NDAs like that are pretty tight. But I think what I'm going to do on Friday, is I want to talk about was Tolkien a racist, which he wasn't, but there's a lot of commentary from people about, you know, was he an imperialist, all this other stuff, and he was a product of his times. Of course, he was racist. He just didn't know it. Yes, I will be playing that. Here's the thing, though, Carriel. I'm not buying Elden Ring right now. I can't. So Chris and I are moving. We have to be out of here on the 14th. So next week is packing, and then the week after is moving. So I don't have time to play Elden Ring. But as soon as they get moved, there's 2 games I'll be playing here. So right now I'm streaming Jedi Fallen Order with everybody in the mornings as I wake up. Um, Once I get moved, I'll be doing Elden Ring as well as, and once I'm done with Elden Ring, I'm going to be doing the Skywalker Saga Lego game, which is freaking. I love those games. My brother and I love them with my nephew. So those are the 2 games that I'll be playing after I move. But I would love to play Elden Ring, but I won't be jumping on the bandwagon of doing it right away because I just don't have time. I gotta move. So um, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a video probably Friday, it might be Saturday, but on Tolkien as an individual and was he really racist? Because I've seen so many comments, it's ridiculous if people like, well, that's the reason Amazon has to update his works is because he was problematic and misogynist and all this other stuff. And yeah, so there's a lot that I'd like to talk about that in a video, so that's not Rings of Power related, but it is Tolkien related. And I'm in the middle of, hopefully this weekend, talking with my friend Liam from Liam's Lyceum. He went to college, and part of university was, hey, he went to college. We should laud that. One of the things he did in university was exclusively studied Tolkien from a literary component, or literary aspect, I should say. And so I'm going to try to get him on YouTube to do an interview, hopefully before I move. We're supposed to maybe be getting together this weekend. We haven't talked for about 4 months, 5 months. He was a playtester in our tabletop group for our Weave and Void setting in like August, September. He's one of our patrons. He's bought all my books. He's supported everything my brother and I have done, so I always like to give him a shout out. Um, he's on the move right now. He's doing lots of moving and he's been traveling, so we might be getting together this weekend to talk about that. And once I get confirmed with him, I'll have him on the show to talk about Tolkien's literary works, um, which is going to be slightly different than talking about necessarily the Rings of Power or Lord of the Rings, because it'll be encompassing more of who Tolkien was as a scholar and as a linguist, um, which should be a fun conversation as well. So I definitely got stuff like that coming on the pipeline. And now that I know that I have an audience who actually likes to hear me talk about these things, because the first Rings of Power video I did was just me experimenting and wanting to talk about it since I was looking forward to the show. Um, I've got some other stuff. I'd like to talk a little bit more about the Wheel of Time fiasco. I don't know. We'll see. I got some fun stuff coming up, and I'm always interested for other people to give me conversation topics as well. And we're gonna remove you, Sienna Williamson. All right, let me answer some more questions. Chris? El café está lista. Ay, perdón. Gracias. Apparently the kettle went off while I was talking. I didn't hear it. Chris is in the kitchen, so I'm gonna go get my cup of coffee here in a moment. Let me answer some more comments here on YouTube. I love this comment. Ian Roberts says, "Hey, the books didn't mention how dwarves do beard maintenance." Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love YouTube. This is hilarious. This is one of the best parts of my day is getting up and reading through the comments. I did not Karaoke Gaming. Do you have a link to that? If you can't drop a link, let me know, and I'll go Google it. And specifically, what did they edit? Like, what did they change in the description? If it's something about beards, I'm gonna laugh. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna grab my coffee and man, it smells like Chris made waffles. All right, I'm back. Oh yeah, Sparrow. It's I expect that to be a fun. That'll be a fun video to do because there are going to be some people who immediately come out and say, "Well, you're agreeing with Tolkien that this, and this, therefore you're a racist." And, it just drives. The one of the worst ones to me is that he modeled Middle Earth after our own geography, and so white skinned in the north and west, dark skinned in the south, oriental, you know, olive skinned to the east. And that is somehow evidence that he's racist. I did the same fucking thing in Echoes of the Past. Like the um, we have our main civilization of Leucemia there within the kingdoms, and they're not all. You notice that the human kingdoms all have different colors within the human kingdoms. They're all different colored. So multicultural, multi skin colored within the kingdoms. But then when we got down to the Cenarians were dark skinned from the desert. They live in the desert, they're dark skinned. I mirrored that after our own world where dark skinned people live in the desert. That's just a reality because if you're in the sun all day, the melanin in your skin gives you dark skin. It has nothing to do with race. Pharaoh. I do like a good debate. I do like a good debate. So it'll be fun for me to do that. But I did that with Echoes of the Past, and I don't specifically say in the book what skin color the elves and dwarves are, but in my mind, all the elves are definitely light skinned. Dwarves, on the other hand, it depends on if they are a mountain dwarf or a hill dwarf. And if you're a mountain dwarf, then you're definitely pale skinned because you live inside. And if you're a hill dwarf, then you can have swarthy hill dwarves because they're outside all the time and they're traveling and stuff. So, you know, I took inspiration from the real world and real world science and real world geography and put that into my own book, my first fantasy novel. Does that make me a racist? It's like, come on here. And I had some people, I'll never forget this. I had some people, um, there was, I mean, it was very few. It was only like 5 or 6 people who came out against and I'm not a hugely famous author, so that's, I didn't have tens of thousands of people reading my first book, but I did have a handful of people who came out and said the fact that the um, antagonists of the first book are the Cenarians, and they are a dark-skinned people, then I must automatically be racist against black people because I made them the bad guy. And I went, you don't know that they're the bad guy. You think that they're the bad guy because of the assumptions that the characters are making and because of the past differences between the kingdoms and the wars that happened over the books of life and books of magic. But when you get into the second book, we find out that the Cenarians were played all along and were manipulated by the. I'm not going to get into all the details, but they were manipulated by the Dark One into doing these things. And they're not evil at all. They're just normal people who were manipulated by a dude who used magic to charm them and to manipulate them. And so I was like sitting here going, where are you getting your information that I'm racist against dark skinned people because the bad guys of the first book happen to be dark skinned from a country across the world in the desert? Like, what? And then we find out that that's, they're not, they were just manipulated. And in the second book, they are joining together with the kingdoms of Lucemia and the elves and the dwarves to fight the Dark One and his new army of undead. So it's just, it's ridiculous. People have this stupid woke agenda. Oh, they deleted the part where it says that dwarves had beards since birth. It's just such horse shit. Yeah, I don't get that. Anyway, I'm gonna have fun discussing that. It'll probably be a dumpster fire at some point. We'll see. Alright, I can't go up yet, but I can go down. Well, hang on, what are you running off to? What did we just... What did we turn on?
I think you can handle this, Speedy.
Ah. Somewhere in here I think is where I get my ability to go up, repel, and only down. Oh crap, there's a guard droid in here. Oh crap, there are 2 droids in there. That's a good point, Gareth. There's no white people in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Where's the white people? And I've never done that. It's like watching Black Panther and sitting there going, why isn't Black Panther white? It's not fair. I'm not represented. Meh. Alright, this is going to be a gnarly fight. Oh, crap. And we have... Alright, I'm drawing these out.
Requesting maintenance. Incompetent. Jedi is elusive.
Ah! And I'm getting shot. Hack him, hack him.
Still resisting. Unwise.
Okay, now they can take care of each other.
blocking my blows. Attack him quickly.
Yeah, take care of you while the two droids are fighting. Oh, he's hacking him. Whew. That went better than I thought. Alright.
Can I get a spin, BD1?
Okay. Just the upgrade? Yeah, this is the
You want to
upgrade.
climb up a zip line? This motor should do the trick. How does it feel?
Coffee. I forgot
There's got to be a way to the tomb now.
to check my new skin for him. It is. I'm playing on just Jedi Knight Carriel. The first time every time I play a game, you guys will get to know this if you keep hanging out. Every time I play a game for the first time, I play it on easy mode because I am a fanatic for the story. Second time I play it through, I always play it on normal difficulty. I've already played this game twice through. The Jedi Knight difficulty, which is the default difficulty, is perfect for me. I'm not looking to die every single fight. Yesterday, as an example, I actually turned it down to story mode for one fight because I died twice in a row to some big ass monster during yesterday's stream, and I didn't want to die a third time, so I turned it down. Make sure there's nothing else in here. There is a door, but I can't get to it yet. But yeah, I'm on the regular default difficulty for this one. Ah! I almost jumped off the cliff there. Alright, now... That's where I'm going to want to go next, okay.
Hey, BD, let's go.
However, I am going to want to turn it back to go up. Oh my, that's a lot of stormtroopers down there. But if I can get on one side of them, I can force push them off. Force push some of them off. I don't get it. I've had a couple people say that, Mike. I went and watched some of Nerdrotic's videos. I don't think I look anything like the guy. I think the only similarity would be that we both have beards. It's funny though. You're like the fifth or sixth person to mention that. Oh, and I missed the jump.
Look out! I've got him! Hit him already!
Hijo de puta.
Don't let him run! Don't fall!
Alright, I need to take care of you because you're
I
gonna.
should move back! Just give me a minute!
Okay, got rid of
How
him.
can we win?
Thank you, Chris. Give me 2 seconds. I can't hear this.
Fine!
1 second, honey. Just, yeah.
I think he's scared!
Thank you. You just put it on the kitchen table. I'll be there in a second. Thank you. Alright, 1 second. I had Chris come in here offering me waffles, and I'm in the middle of a fight. I'll be right back, everybody.
A little help here?
Yes, this is all important. It's for frozen waffles. It's what do you call them? Egos, I think is what they're called. Frozen waffles with blueberries. I'll show you my plate, but it's frozen waffles with the orange marmalade. What do they call orange marmalade in the U.S. and Canada? I forget now. It's not called orange marmalade. It's called something else. I can't remember now. It's been too long since I've been up there full time. There is a word for it, and I can't remember now. Thank you. I'm totally eating on stream. If I need to mute myself, let me know, guys, if you start hearing me munching, because I was going to eat and talk for a little bit. I love orange marmalade. Orange marmalade, blueberry marmalade. But I'll tell you what, these, I love blueberries. Like, I don't like all fruits. I can eat blueberries every day of the week. Like, delicious. I do wear glasses if I can find them. I don't wear them all the time though, because I have good vision. But I do have. You don't see me. I guess sometimes. Usually I wear these when I have a long work day. I'll wear these because these are just blue screen glasses. Is what these are, and I have a very slight stigmatism in my right eye. Um, which really doesn't bother me. It hasn't ever bothered me really, other than when I was younger. But I do wear glasses occasionally. But I don't need them. These are just for long work days. Um, so when I know I'm going to be sitting here for 12 hours, I'll wear those. I've had a lot of people say stuff like that, Mike. Like, we'd love to see you on this show. We'd love to see you on this show. We'd love to see you on this show. You know, I'm available if people want to reach out and have me be on their shows. I'm always happy to be on shows. I've done a lot of. I was just on a podcast Saturday. I did another podcast last month that I think is due out next week. Oh, fatty, salty butter, man. That's good shit right there. Chris and I, we were in Ireland in 2017, and we were in just the butter in Ireland was the best butter I've ever had in my life. It was so thick and creamy and there's nothing quite as good as butter on almost burnt toast. That is a great combo, Gareth. Not gonna lie, my frozen waffles are pretty tasty, but that burnt toast with loads of fat, salty butter with dark Sevilla marmalade. Mm. For those of you who are new here, I haven't added to it in about 6 months, but I have a playlist here on YouTube called Lotro Cooking in Real Life, where I have taken some of the recipes from the Lord of the Rings Online MMORPG as well as from the books, and we cook them here and put them out on YouTube. I think we've done I think there's like a dozen episodes up. So for those of you who like good food, go check that out. But again, we haven't added any new recipes in a little bit. But that's one of the things we're going to be doing as we get moved into our new place. I mean, we bought a place. So um, I'm building an outdoor kitchen uh, once we get there. So I'm going to be doing way more cooking videos. Probably not until the fall or summer because I don't know how long it's going to take me to build things. But I'm going to build an outdoor brick oven. We're building a big outdoor grill. Um, I don't know that I'm going to build my own smoker. I might just buy a smoker. It's also really fucking hot there, so I don't know that I want to be outside smoking and grilling all the time. But I am building an outdoor grill and an outdoor oven, um, and we're going to be doing more stuff. I have characters of every type in Lotro. I've been playing it since it came out. Right now we are on. For those of you who'd like to join us, we play Thursday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights, Central Time, 8 p.m. Central onwards. Usually play 2 or 3 hours. We are on the Laurelin server, which is the old European roleplay server, because since Aragmar's here, we talked about this the other day. I was living in Bulgaria when Lord of the Rings Online came out, so I started on the European server. We also have a kin and a guild on the Landroval server, but where we're playing right now with our kinship is on Laurelin. We're called the Blackbirds, is the name of the guild. And if you check the streams, I stream there Thursday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights with the guild here on YouTube. And then Saturday mornings, usually Chris joins me, and we have her Chris the Newbie Plays series because she's very new to MMORPGs. I think she's 8 or 9 episodes into Lotro now, and she played a little bit of EverQuest 2 with me in December. And she hasn't. We stream Saturday and Sunday plus one weekday. Last week that didn't happen. She only played Saturday. And the reason is because she's been handling all the logistics for her upcoming move, so she has not had as much time to play. Um, but I think we're either finalizing the move. We sent everything to the people yesterday, and they haven't gotten back to us. And if they haven't gotten back to us by the end of tonight, we're going to rent a car tomorrow because I'm just going to rent a van and do it myself, which we talked about yesterday on the stream. So I won't go into that today. But if that's the case, she'll be probably streaming with me tomorrow morning or Friday morning, but definitely Saturday morning. But yeah, I have every character. Right now, I have a Guardian that I'm playing with the guild groups on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays nights. And then Sunday mornings and Saturday and Sunday mornings, I'm streaming with Chris, but usually I get about 2 hours before I play with Chris. I'm playing with Martok, who's one of our members from the UK, and I have a hunter I'm playing with him. And then I have my lore master, and I've got alts all over the place. Uh-oh, the grammar Nazis are after me. Wait, am I not allowed to say that either anymore? Probably not. Somebody caught me out. I said infer, not imply in a video, and I've got a comment on it. It's like that's the best way to get traffic to something is to make a video with incorrect grammar or something on it. Hey, you know what? There are worse things than cinnamon crisps. I've not had those in a long time, actually. All right, folks, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take my plate to the kitchen, get another cup of coffee, and then we will be back. Oh, sorry, I was muted. Was Bulgarian grammar hard for you? Yes. This is really funny. I don't think I talked about this yesterday. So I lived in, I was a very bad expat. I dated a Bulgarian girl for 6 years. Um, we did the long distance thing. This is way back in the day. Went out there and traveled there a bunch of times over the course of the 6 years. She came back and lived in the U.S. For a few years. And then we moved to Bulgaria in January of 2008. And I was a bad, bad boy because I never took the time to learn. And honestly, this is probably one of the reasons that eventually things didn't work out because I never, as much as I loved the culture of Bulgaria, um, and I love the food and the people and the country, I was young, a lot younger. I was a young individual who didn't appreciate cultural immersion and learning a language. So I didn't, it was probably 2 years in before I finally went and started taking classes. I still keep in touch with my Bulgarian teacher, actually. I'm friends with her on Facebook, her and her family, and her daughter. They're really good people. And she speaks English and French, and she's a really cool lady. And so, yes, I did take classes, but I was never able to have like full on conversations. It was just more or less, I could somewhat understand what was going on occasionally. I could go to the market and do all the stuff at the market by myself. I could go travel around, get bus tickets, taxis, all that stuff. But I never got into it conversationally. And I found it very confusing because in Bulgarian, with Spanish and other languages, compared to English, there are reversed adjectives. So you don't always say a red car. It's like a car is red or a car red, if that makes sense. A bag that is brown, a bag brown, something like this. So that confused me. It was very difficult for me to wrap my head around. Also, the Cyrillic alphabet was tricky, but that part helped. I actually remember most of that because now I can actually read, or at least I shouldn't say read, I can pronounce when I see things in Bulgarian and also in Russian somewhat because the Cyrillic alphabet, the shta, you have different symbols that have the shta, shto, etc. Anyway, long story short, when I came to Mexico, and I immediately, that was the first thing I did when I got to Mexico was I said, I'm not going to repeat the mistake that I made in Bulgaria. I'm going to learn the language. So the first thing I did when I moved to Mexico was I started learning Spanish. Um, I need to remove the BYB. I'm back now. Um, First thing I started doing in Mexico was learning Spanish. And my Bulgarian lessons paid off because the reversed adjectives also happen in Spanish. And so I had already learned that from my Bulgarian classes like a year before. And so learning Spanish was very easy for me. And I have a feeling that if I went back, and everybody says that once you've learned one language, it's very easy to learn a second and a third and a fourth. So I could definitely say that my lessons in Bulgaria helped me to learn Spanish because I learned Spanish fairly quickly. Now, I have a lot of people say, "Oh, Tim, you're fluent in." No, I'm not. Um, yes, I am conversationally fluent in Spanish. I can I've given a keynote presentation. I've given two keynote presentations in Spanish. Um, and I did all my visa paperwork. I did all my visa interviews and everything because I'm a permanent resident in Mexico. Did all that by myself, no lawyers. I just did it all by myself in Spanish. Um, I watch TV with Chris all the time. We watch Netflix. We often watch stuff in Spanish. You know, so I am conversationally fluent. I've lived here for 12 years. I would be an idiot if I didn't speak Spanish living here. And my Bulgarian lessons paid off, but I am not fluent at the level of someone like if you were born here and learned Spanish for 12 years, it's the only language you spoke. I can't speak like a native. Like I do okay, but I screw up my grammar all the time because I don't know the past and present tenses of words very well, of verbs in particular. So yeah, I'm not. Chris is constantly correcting me, but I do. Yeah, por todos los que hablan español, aquí estoy. Pero es español mexicano, no español castellano de España. Pero sí. And if you are here on Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings when Chris is with me, we often are speaking in Spanish because um, obviously Lotro does not localize, so she has to do everything in English, which is great for her practicing because Chris does speak English and she's got all of her certifications up to I forget what level. She was working on getting certifications for being a teacher, and she does speak English. We go up to visit my family. We haven't been up for a couple years because of COVID, but she's goes up to the U.S. She's fine. She speaks English just fine. But occasionally, she's like me with Spanish. Every once in a while, she doesn't understand something that's going on, or she doesn't understand because Lotro uses a lot of old English words, and so you'll often hear me and her conversing in Spanish on Saturday and Sunday morning streams. Excuse me. Now I have the hiccups after my waffles and blueberries. All right, let's get back to this, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a fresh cup of coffee. I have been satiated for the moment with food. Let's continue our adventures here. And in about 40 minutes, we got another video coming out. This is one of my own personal videos on the channel. It's a new series I started just before all my Rings of Power videos started going crazy, but I've got this new Tim's Tabletop Tips. So if you like tabletop gaming, I'm doing another video on tabletop stuff today. That's coming out at 9 o'clock in about 40 minutes, so stay tuned for that. And then tomorrow will be my Is It Worth It video for Bard's Tale 4, which is an awesome RPG. Like, I love that game. OOC was amusing with all the Spanish. For sure. Elevator can't be called from this side right now. Oh, I bet I'm going up over here. Excuse me. Oh, shizznizzle, that scared me. Can I even make it to that one? Out of curiosity. I can, but that might have been a mistake. I probably missed something back there because there was a door. There was totally a door that I shouldn't have gone in. Alright, hold up. No, what I want to do is I want to go back. All the way back over there is what I want to do. Which should be here.
Let's move, BD.
Alright, let's go in this door. I'm like paranoid of probe droids at the moment. There's something that way. What's down here? Something overcharge. Oh shit, there was a probe droid. I wasn't imagining things. Like literally I'm sitting here thinking I'm hearing probe droids, and sure enough there's a probe droid. I'm not crazy. Oh.
What is that?
Oh, a guardian.
Get away from it. Open fire.
Alright, let's open the shortcut now. Alright. Now I think my phone's charged. Let me grab this because I can... Oh, my brother's commenting on some of my Facebook stuff. Last night IMDb asked a question about what's your favorite sequel of all time. And I said Empire Strikes Back, of course. Like, Empire Strikes Back is like the best sequel of all time ever. And he posted a gif of Han Solo. That's amazing. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, let me get you all open on YouTube so that I can actually respond to things without tabbing over. I do have two monitors, but I don't like the two monitors set up at the moment because the office that we have right now, it's not conducive to two monitors. We'll set those up when we get into the new place. It's not two monitors. I have the laptop over here and then the monitor that I use is in front of me, but I don't like the way I currently have with the laptop. I tried it the other night and I did not care for it. Let's just put it that way. One does not build a tomb like this one and leave it ungraded or untrapped. Trust your instincts, young Jedi. Yeah, for sure. There was a door. I missed it. Gotta go back. Probe droids. I swear I can sense them. Alright. Oh, this is story right ahead. Or maybe not, but it's leading down to story, I think. Oh shit, it's one of these dudes.
See you, Jedi. Your saber won't stop me. More training. Quick.
My god, this guy's brutal.
You're here. Quick. Victory is assured.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Heal.
BD.
Jesus.
You cannot win. Too slow, Jedi. No pain will stop me. Perish. I need you. Die.
BD, I need help.
Oh my god. Woo! That was rough.
Stim, BD.
And I have no more stems left, so I don't want to die. There better be a meditation. Oh, there's something up here anyway. Oh, I can't get it yet because I don't have double jump. Alright, I'm really paranoid now because I don't have a meditation. That's one ahead of me, right? Look at that skull looking right at you when you come out. That's that carved figurehead. Alright. I guess I'm going... No! Okay. No! I did jump off. Son of a... Nah, I got all nervous and hit the button. Alright, let's pause because I saw a force echo over here.
My men will double their efforts. We'll get inside, Officer Crane.
Okay. Oh, and my stupid YouTube's not picking up your comments. Let me refresh this. Okay, and from here... Please be a okay, whew, meditation circle. Yay! Let's reload YouTube. I still don't think I want to spend my skill points. Because I'm waiting. I don't think it's unlocked anything. I gotta wait until I get my next ability, which is force pull, and then I will... Alright, hopefully I can then see comments. What's with the Empire and them redoubling their efforts? Well, they are trying to get back to where they were. Oh, I forgot to rest. Excuse me. Look at all these ropes that are hanging down that I can't use yet because I don't have force pull. But I will get there eventually. Like, there's one right there. Going down. Oh shit.
How predictable. Oh yes, I know your name.
I'm gonna spit
Your
coffee everywhere.
past. And most importantly, about Cordova. Tell me, where did he hide the holocron? Outstanding.
Outstanding. Oh, this is a brutal fight.
Your demise draws nearer. That was nothing. Stop moving.
Ooh, I missed that one.
I will destroy you. You cannot defeat me. I'm waiting.
Oh! Didn't get away in time for that one. Oh!
You can't run forever. I've suffered far worse. You'll die a failure.
Crap. Ah!
Speedy, stim,
Get out of the way, dude. Stim.
up here.
Stim.
Help, Speedy.
Woo! Oh! She got me! Oh! Good job, BD! Little Darth Maul moment.
We're learning. Not quite as gifted as Seer's last apprentice, but not bad.
Ooh, Seer had another
Keeping
apprentice.
count.
I'm surprised she didn't tell you.
Which we didn't know
Sarah
about.
was never good at keeping secrets.
And you know her so well, huh?
She was weak. Cracked in an Imperial torture chair. Surrendered the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me.
If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
You were Trilla.
In the flesh.
I won't let you manipulate me.
So sure are you? When faced with the choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest. She'll sell you out too.
Well, I can handle myself.
Can you afford to take that chance? Your new master harbors great darkness. The look on her face when she saw what they had done to me, as I am now. She turned, exposing her true nature. She used the dark side.
She cut herself off from the Force.
Oh? How long before she cracks and betrays you too? Is that who you want beside you when you find the holocron? What would Jaro Tapal say?
You have no right to mention his name.
I wonder, what would he think if he could see his Padawan now, skulking in the shadows with a betrayer, granting her access to a legion of impressionable students?
No, I won't let anyone touch them.
I thought the same thing once.
That was a great cutscene. Oh, yeah, buddy. I don't know why live chat is not showing up on my YouTube here. Addicted to pain, isn't she? Yes. Frog in my throat. Apologies, everybody. All right. Only way to go is down. I love this tomb in particular. Sparrow's like, I knew it. I knew who that was. and honestly, Sparrow, just wait until you get to the end of this game. The ending of this game, that's why I say if you actually like this game in its entirety is like one of the best Star Wars feature films that's come out. It's so good. Like, and it's canon, so it's, you know, it's so good. All right, I think we have to go down.
Thanks for the help back there, BD. You saved my life. And got us closer to the tomb.
This tomb in particular is my favorite tomb. This is a really cool tomb. All right, we're gonna rest. Pretty sure we don't have our abilities. I'm just saving up those force points, baby. All right, where are we going from here? Only one way.
We found it. Feels different than the other tomb.
Like the wet rain
No.
coming down the water.
I don't like it.
Tomb of Mictrel. This is one of the coolest. I mean, I've played a lot of video games over the years. This is hands down one of the best pieces of level design I have ever experienced in a video game, ever. Like, I think that every company who's doing an open world adventure game should look to this level as like the ultimate of what you can do with level design. It's so good. I don't know if I'll be able to complete it in one stream. We'll see. It's a big place. And I get force pull in here, which is like, yeah, really necessary.
I found it. But, Seer, why didn't you tell me?
Because she's a liar.
You. How?
I rerouted communication the moment you tried to contact her.
Trilla.
Slicing encrypted transmissions was always a pastime of hers. She taught me once. There's no technique Sarah has that I haven't perfected.
Oh, Trilla. She's a really good villain. Oh, snap. Man, I need to calculate the angle of my jump a little better. Ah! Whew, at least I made it that time. That's cool, Sparrow, yeah. I think that's one of the things I love about this game. This tomb I think you can do all in one go, but like the Bogano, the first planet, like you definitely have to go back there as you get abilities over time. Same thing with Kashyyyk, because once you get underwater breathing, there's more stuff that unlocks in Kashyyyk. And also in Zepho, there's more stuff that you get when you get underwater. What are those guys messing with? Damn it, I gotta get some distance. What? Why did my force push not work? Damn it, I'm too close. I need some distance.
BD, stim!
Oh, it didn't work on this dude. Oh, that's not cool. Get out of the way! How come my force push and pull didn't work on that dude? 'Cause that's one of those guardians, but I sure as crap wasn't able to push the central core out of him like I'm supposed to. Okay, I gotta say, because I've played this game twice on the PS4, but now I'm playing on the Xbox Series X, that water is so much better looking. Alright. This is another one of those puzzles. That one's broken. I think the one I have to do is this one up here, because it's encased in that glass, and you eventually have to get it so that you can drop it down here. Tis later, and then this I think is where we end up coming out of once we get force pull. I think this is where they drop us. Could be wrong, it's been a while since I've done this. we looking at, BD?
Let me see.
My friend, these devices appear to simulate this planet's gravitational pull. I can't help but see it as a motif.
Hang on. Where did that... Okay, these statues are carved from the intricate that depicts different holy spheres. Remains of an ancient artifact, circles an offer to the wind. Okay, so I remember what I have to do here. I think. Yep, and then I force push those things. So those burn. Now once you get force pull, notice how they're blue? Like you can manipulate these things. You can pick them up, pull them, push them. Oh, this unlocks so many cool trap things. Secrets. Alright. This will respawn the Guardian, but that's okay. How did the stormtroopers get in here? That's a good question.
You're running out of time.
For what?
My scouts located an artifact of interest at the rear of this tomb. Even now I'm studying it, learning his secrets. It seems Cordova was rather taken with these Zepho. Perhaps enough to hide the holocron amongst their bones.
Yeah, we'll see how much you learn.
Alright, they're...
Pursuit! We got him! What are you waiting for? Range support has been wiped out. That's probably not good.
It's not... Oh crap, there's more than one.
Assail the intruder! Nice hit! They can't all be dead. Can they?
Okay. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff I can do here. What does this do, if I remember correctly? That, I remember what that's for later. Ha! That's what that's for. So that gives me that option. Let's go exploring. Oh yeah, I can't do this one until later. I remember this. I can't do this room until we get force pull. I did not get my force pull, not yet. You get it later on this planet, so.
Hey, BD, in here. What's that, BD?
My friend, what I found here is disconcerting.
It seems these candles were offerings brought to this tomb in exaltation of sage Mictril. At first I believed them votives to the life wind, but the further I delve into this tomb, the less the evidence supports this. And yet there is one gift that intrigues me. Statuary of Zepho holding circular objects much like the spheres. Though much of this tomb is well preserved, these are uniformly destroyed. An interesting puzzle. Hey, no worries, Sparrow. Happens to the best of us. Woo! Alright, there's nothing else I can break in here. That door's way up there. I think the only way out is... Can I get back up here? Because I want to go see what those guys were looking at. I don't know where that's leading, but let's go take a look. Oh, there's a data sphere. So why didn't my force push work on this dude last time? Because it's one of the guardians from the first tomb. And my force push is supposed to knock... It doesn't knock it out of them. Run away. Run away! Alright. For some reason, my force push doesn't work on those guys.
BD, got something to help me? What would I do without you? Hey, BD, what's this? Let's see what you found.
Greasy money. Paint job. That's awesome.
A relic from the ancient Zepho. I sense great vanity and extravagance in this period of their history.
Age of extravagance. Alright. Now we go up here. Oh, there's a guardian right now. Now see, this guardian's smaller. I feel like the other guardians were maybe... Oh, I totally see you, buddy. Nope, I wasn't able to do this one either. Get out of the way! Ah! Stupid little...
Stim, BD? You're quick.
Guess what, Alice? Piss off. Yeah, you're getting nuked, Alicia. Bye-bye. Trying to spam my stream. Not on my watch. Yeah, maybe they did get upgraded. Uh, I don't want to use it at the moment because if I use it, then I get then that guy respawns. What is this for? This ledge doesn't appear to go anywhere. We hate them. We hate them forever. Well, I think the only place I can go is here right now because I can't burn the wall yet to climb up.
We're never getting across this gap. Better double back and tell the squad.
Guess what, buddy? Surprise! And honestly, I think in all my playthroughs, I've never quite figured out how to get this one unlocked. Maybe we'll see about it this time. He hates them. Is the only way I can go? It kind of looks that way. Ooh, I almost didn't make it. Only way to go is through.
More of my soldiers breach this tomb every minute.
Afraid to face me yourself?
Had your droid not intervened, I would have killed you with ease.
Whoa.
It's okay, buddy. Just ignore her.
Pobre BD1. He's all paranoid. Alright, let me tab out for a minute. I want to answer some, looks like I have some YouTube comments I need to go check real quick. And we're about 15 minutes out from the new video launching. But it's not a Rings of Power video this morning, everybody. Just my tabletop tips. Oh my god, there's so many cons. Okay. Yes, that's why. So here's Erigmar. I was talking about this with Sparrow, I think Sunday night before our D&D session. I've been spending about 6 hours a day answering YouTube comments. Now, I can't always do that, but one of the reasons I've been doing that is because it helps with the algorithm score, which means I'm getting people to come back to the videos because they see that I've made a comment or I've liked their comment, so they come back. They see that I've liked or read their comment, which means they're spending more time on the video, which for the algorithm means there's more interaction with the video. More interaction with the video means that the video gets promoted higher in the algorithm because people obviously are finding it a hot topic. This also helps for monetization as well because it keeps people engaged with the content. And the more they're engaged with the content, the more ads they're viewing, which is good for YouTube and good for me. So it's worth my time to sit here for 6 hours a day and answer YouTube comments. Now, that might not always be the case, but this is the way. Yes, I have lots of free time right now because I have nothing else to do until we move. The only thing I'm doing every day is YouTube content, and then I'm writing. I'm finishing up all the quest lines. Today is the last final push for Chapter 13, which comes out tomorrow on Patreon. Then it's back to finishing up the quest lines for the Escape from Parthana module. So all I'm doing right now is I'm working on the tabletop books and getting artwork for those from both Chris and Nathan Napalm and everything else. By the way, for those of you who don't know, we have tabletop books coming out May or June, second quarter of this year, based on the world of Weave in the Void, which is the world map behind me. You can find more information out about that over at patreon.com/wandering hermits. So I just make YouTube videos and work on my own stuff for the Weave in the Void. You want to come say hi, Chris? Just for a moment. I know you're getting ready. Are you getting ready to draw or something? All right.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
If you didn't hear that, she said hi and good morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you drawing today? What are you doing?
Yes, I'm going to draw. Yeah.
Are you working on verticals? Yeah. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Love you. So Chris is actually working on book cover mock-ups right now for the covers of the two tabletop because we have the source book and we have the first module. So that's what she's working on. And then I've got character art, which I mentioned at the beginning of this. Nathan sent me over 7 sketches last night. He went crazy. Sparrow says good morning, Chris. She says good morning back, Sparrow. So that's what's being worked on there. So all I'm doing right now is I'm creating YouTube content. The streams, this stream, Games Has Coffee, this is literally was an experiment. After I got all the traffic from the Rings of Power, I said, hey, I'm playing games every morning anyway with my coffee. I might as well see if new people want to watch and hang out and stuff. And it has proven to be very successful. I've been getting anywhere from 200 to 300 views in total for these videos. That might not sound like a lot, like if you're someone like Dr. Disrespect who gets millions of views, but for a little guy like me, having 200 to 300 people who will come hang out at some point during a 2 to 3 hour stream is pretty cool. Compared to like last month when we only had, maybe 70 to 80 people who would come out and hang out over that period of time. So there's been some pretty big growth. And like I said, I'm happy to sit here and spend 6 hours a day answering comments and interacting with people because it's good for me, it's good for you, it's good for the algorithm, it's good for everybody. No one loses by, being willing to hang out with people and have fun conversations. Well, I'm happy to know about that, Aragbar. All right, let me answer some more comments and then I need to have a bio, I think. I'm finding so many people because I mentioned Lotro in a couple of my Rings of Power videos, and there are so many. I've probably had 50, 60 people now over the past few days who are like, hey, I'm a fellow Lotro player from this server, that server, this server. Really cool. There's a lot more people playing Lotro than we think. Yeah, Sparrow. That's the thing. Like I was telling Chris, she was like, "You're playing video games anyway. Why don't you just go stream at that time?" And I'm like, "Is anybody even going to be up and wants to hang out at that time of the morning? It's early." But we have quite a few Europeans who have been hanging out too, which is awesome. Um, Oh, and I can also say the end of chapter 13 today. Mm, chapter 13 is a killer, man. I can't wait for people to read it on Thursday. Okay, I'm not touching that one with the 10-foot pole. I've got somebody on here talking about how. Yeah, I'm not gonna even read that. I'm not gonna read that one on live. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the internet. I get quite cranky when I don't have it. uh, All right, I think I've got everything answered I need to answer for the moment. Yes, I'm still here. Don't disconnect me. I keep forgetting to change that setting because it likes to disconnect you way too quickly. All right, bio time. All right, I'm out of breath now. I had to do some jumping jacks on the way back. Cardio for the win. All right. Let's keep going. Whew. Did I forget to do the... No, we're good. Oh, actually, well, I'll wait. That video's out in another couple minutes, so I'll need to promote that. Salud. Alright, hopefully they won't shoot me from there. I'm gonna drop back down. Jump back up. Hold there for a second, because I need to... My hair looks funny now. That's because it's called bedhead. Um, I literally got out of bed like an hour and a half ago, and I don't do shit. I'll put on a hat, which is why you often see me wearing hats or a beanie when I'm making videos, because ain't nobody got time to fix their hair. I ain't no princess. It's got to look good on stream. And if you stick around long enough, you'll see me sometimes waking up in the morning and doing a stream with my beard all the way over like this, because I just woke up and came straight hair without even putting a comb in my beard. That's what you get when you tune into my channel. I can make it look even funnier. Hang on. I need a haircut. There you go. How do you like that, everybody? It looks like a Y. Does that look like a Y to you? Or not a Y? What would you call that? Like a W? Yeah, it's like a W now. How do you like this? Looks even funnier now, doesn't it? All right, let's go back to what was I doing? Oh yeah, video just came out. I gotta promote this on all the places. Hey, Katrine, what's up? Good to see you here this morning. And yes, you're here despite the fact that I don't have a schedule. I saw you comment on that yesterday. And I was laughing because you're not the only person that has been like, "What's your schedule?" And I'm like, I don't really have one other than Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Otherwise, it's just when I wake up and get going. All right, let's go over here. We got episode 2 of Tim's Tabletop Tips, which just launched on YouTube. So those of you who want to go watch that, you can. I'm going to get this promoted out. Oh, Joe's got snow in Colorado. Who's pinging me? Do I have red here? No, I do not. My hair is blonde with a lot of white. The beard has gone mostly gray. All right. All right, let's get this out on Discord first. Today we're talking adjusting encounter difficulty on the fly. All right, let's get this out on Twitter and Facebook, and then we're back to the game. You're mistaken on that one, Aragmar. You can't see it because I'm front facing. Here, I'm not vain. Probably can't. If you turn around, I'm getting a bald spot in the back, and I have it's thin, way thin up top, which is why I cut all my hair off last year. Because I used to have, if you go back and watch my streams from a year and a half ago, or any of the stuff when I was the creative director on the Saga Leucemia MMORPG, I had long hair, like down to the middle of my back. I've had long hair my whole life, and I cut all my hair off a year and a half ago because it's getting thin up front, and I'm getting the bald spot in the back. So it's like I managed to make it to 40 and have long hair for 40 years, well, 30 plus years or whatever. So I figured I've had a good run. I'm not gonna be one of those old men who has like the 4 strands of hair in the back. But I told Chris that might change because there's there's a guy we follow on TikTok here in Mexico who's like a 60-year-old dude. And he has like the 6 strands of hair, and it's just funny, but he looks decent with it. He's got a long hair and beard and everything else. It's like maybe I will grow my hair out again. You'll never know. But don't let this fool you, because it's definitely thin in the back. A wise wizard like Gandalf. I would like to think that I'm wise like Gandalf. Chris is shaking her head no. She lives with me. She has the right to say that. All right, let's get this out on. That's out on Facebook. And now we're doing it on Twitter. So for those of you who want to watch today's video, it just went out on YouTube. This is not a Rings of Power video. It's just my tabletop tips. It's a new series that I launched a couple weeks ago when I got the second episode out. I recorded episodes 2, 3, and 4 last night. Episode 3 is next Tuesday. Episode 4 is the Tuesday after March 1st and March 8th. And then I'm going to record more episodes probably on Saturday to come out while I am busy moving. All right, let's get this up on Twitter. Where is this? This is episode 2. And I need to find the hashtags from this post. Okay, now we're out on Twitter, out on Facebook, we're out in Discord. Back to gaming. Yes, so Chris is actually the reason why I have the beard, Katrine. She was the one who was like, hey, you cut your hair off, why don't you grow your beard out? And I went, okay. Never grown my beard out before. I've only ever kept it at like 6 to 8 weeks out. She wanted me to grow it out, so yeah, well, I'll tell you what also, the confidence thing, as you get older, at least for me, I mentioned this the other day, like there comes a certain point when you just stop giving a shit about appearance and you're just like, it is what it is, I'm too old to care about it anymore. Alright, what happens when I push this? Ooh. Oh, snap! Okay, that pulled all of those in. Okay. Come on. There we go.
Show some professional bearing, Trooper.
What? Gonna report?
Look alive!
Oh, this is not going to be cool. Like, they're right there waiting for me.
Keep your balance!
Oh, did you see that? That was cool.
Just need to focus.
Don't screw with the Jedi with a lightsaber. Let's just put it that way. And confidence is key, yes. Accept your age with dignity.
You're not getting out of here alive.
Where did that come from? Oh, we're getting a purge trooper up top. How did they get a ship in here? So there's your answer, Eric Marr. How did they get troopers in here? There's an opening right up there that they flew troopers in, and so that's how they've been exploring the place. Can I do? I wonder if I can even do a wise wizard voice. Don't think I've ever tried that. All right. Man, I don't want to deal with a purge. Oh, how did I miss that? I really don't want to deal with a purge trooper because those guys kick my butt. Oh, he's right there waiting for me. Doggone it. Can I ignore him for a minute?
I see you down there.
Are you? Oh,
I will defeat you.
how did you? Ah!
Not enough to down me.
Oh, well, go ahead and try to climb up again, buddy. Come on, come on. Come on up here. So I don't think I'm going to be able to...
Feel to be hunted.
Oh, now I'm out of force. Oh, that's not good.
That will sting.
Ah!
See his spry. You won't get me. Finish the job.
No!
You won't slip up. I'll defeat you.
Nope.
Swift. That won't deter me. Damage. Your attacks are weak. You can't keep that up.
Oh, yeah! Can I get a hoo-ya? I'd like to file a complaint with the Health and Safety Regulatory Service of these aliens and their hazardous, incomprehensible construction. Katrine says, I'm terrible at this game. Several times I had to have my fiance help me out. The story was top tier, but the combat is very unforgiving. Did you try it on story mode, Katrine? Because I also, the first time I played it through, I was like, I started on Jedi Knight, which is normal, and then I said, screw this. And I put it on story mode, because on story mode, at least, you can kill things in really quickly, and you take almost no damage. Because yes, if you're like this mode, Jedi Knight, which is the normal difficulty, it's very unforgiving. Alright, well, before... What is this button? What does this button do? So that releases it, which allows me to then go around here. Double check I'm not missing anything.
An enemy.
Oh!
Here.
Wasn't ready for that. Man, my palms are sweaty after that Purge Trooper fight. Hey, that's alright, Katrine. If you ask me to play, I'm not a... Like, first-person shooter games, I suck. Like, I suck. I don't care how easy it is, I suck. And so, trying to play, like, I can't do multiplayer, or like, PvP type first-person shooters. Like, I've tried to play Call of Duty with my cousins and my uncle, and I just suck. There's just no way around it. I'm never going to be good, no matter how easy the game is. So, everybody's got a different... Oh my god, I panic and mash buttons. That's exactly what I do in Call of Duty. I'm like, no, wait, what's happening? So, I hear you there. So, no stress. Alright, this one is a little tricky, but I think if you time it just right. Yeah. Please be a force one. If it's a force one, I get more force powers. Ah, it's a
An
life
ancient
essence.
Zephonian, part of
take
a
it.
workforce that helped construct this tomb. They died before the job was finished.
Okay. Okay, there's that. Now I also know... Okay. I vaguely remember, I think I have to do... Whoa! Don't jump off, dude. Ah! Okay, that's what you're supposed to do, and then you just hang on. Okay, whew. At least I remembered that's what I was supposed to do. We're gonna... Now, let's go over here real quick. Ah! As I fall off the branch. Was there a reason for me to need to do that? I don't see that I actually need to go over there. There's not a force echo out there, is there? Oh my god, this is where I suck. Like, this... Okay, now when he goes into balance mode, he can't fall off, so... But when he's not in balance mode is when I fall. Like this right here, because now we're in open mode. Free move, and I fall off lots. Just like that, or I missed the jump. That could have been bad. As you can see, I'm panic mashing buttons now. Oh, flamethrower, dude. Okay, survived that. I hear something. What do I hear right now? I hear like... Maybe that's just water. That's just water. Okay. Well, hearing the probe droid earlier has me all sorts of nervous. I'm down to 2 life as well. I only have 2 more stims. Oh, are you gonna charge me? You totally are. Bye-bye. So that's the water. That's what I was hearing. Okay.
Imagine the artifacts the Empire would have missed if it weren't for your intervention on this backwater planet.
Sure it's worth the cost? I hear Project Augur came at a high price.
Stormtroopers and workers. Expendable resources.
You're a monster.
I am what Sarah made me.
Oh, I am what Sarah made me. That's great. Alright, hang on a minute. I gotta tab out and check some stuff here. By the way, there's nothing wrong with panic mashing buttons. Everybody, just so that you know. Sometimes that's the only way to play, is panic mash the buttons. And hopefully survive. Anything, anything can be a threat with enough hit points. That's awesome. All right. I love the people that are making the comment, because yesterday during the video that I did yesterday for Rings of Power, I was talking about how who are these unnamed experts, and people have been quoting the end of Indiana Jones. I think it's the Raiders of the Lost Ark, when he asks about where the I think it's the end of Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark when he's asking about where did the Ark of the Covenant go, and they're like, we have our top men working on it right now. He's like, who? And they're like, top men. Like, that's brilliant. That's how it is. It's like Amazon's like, trust us, top men. You know that your side is losing when your commanders consider you expendable. That is so true. Man, I keep going to grab my Xbox controller that's plugged into the PC, not my other one. Alright, what is this gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna force push. Heard something. What was that? I bet that's a guardian. Alright, now we're up top now. Oh man, another... Really? He's gonna stand there at the door. Man, I hate these purge
Don't waste
troopers.
my time. Let's end this.
Alright.
Avoid all you want.
Oh, and there's creepers too, son of a biscuit. Run away! You know what?
Yield it.
Oh, shiznizzle, did I just escape that without a fight? For better or for worse?
You see that? We can't stop him. I can't hit him. Fire. I'm gonna shoot him.
He blew himself up. There's one more somewhere. Where's he at? I totally bailed on that shock trooper fight. Purge trooper. I'm just gonna jump down the
I've
slidey hole.
taken the
here.
artifact back to my ship for analysis. Pity you couldn't make it in time.
Doesn't matter what you steal. You'll never understand it.
Yet you do?
You'll find out soon enough.
We'll find out
I'll
soon.
take those odds.
Look at the glyphs on the wall there. That's a really cool... Just, what are they doing? Offering something up? Oh, there's like some weird chanting going on in the background now. Uh-oh. Well, I suppose we're going in that direction. There's no way I would be able to jump that in real life. Oh my god, my vertigo just triggered. That made me nauseous. Well, I think this is it ahead, though. Yes, Katrine. I keep oogling and awing over that. I think I was talking about that before you got here today. This particular zone is, in my mind, it's the best piece of level design I've probably ever seen in a video game. Like, I really do think it's that good. This particular zone, this tomb. Overall, this game has some really amazing level design, but this zone in particular, I can't get over. Alright, you see all those skill points I've saved up? They're about to come to use. Hey guys, you want to shoot me from up there so I can block some of your bolts? Nope.
I noticed something while examining the sarcophagus. It's a very convenient location to dispose of nuisances.
You lured me here. Was this your plan all along?
You truly have the wits of a scrapper.
Okay.
Jedi, here.
Oh, no, no, don't you dare drop a stormtrooper on me. Or the purge trooper. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Run away, run away, run away!
On target. Target. Don't let him get away.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Stay on him. He can't beat all of us.
This is not cool. No!
We got a lively one.
I gotta get rid of some of these, dude.
Back him.
You son of a
Someone help
biscuit.
get up there.
Alright, got rid of that one.
I'm after him. This Jedi is clever.
No, I'm just mashing buttons at this point. Oh! Stupid.
Need an assist.
I'm falling back. Too much for you. Just die. Am I even close to hitting it?
Okay. Those are down.
You won't get away. You won't get through. A weak blow. Faster. You're quite agile.
Oh! Yeah!
Get to the Jedi.
Oh, shiz-nizzle. God, my palms are all sweaty again. That was an intense fight. At least I was able to shove him off the...
Padawan, where is the Force?
Everywhere it is within me, it surrounds me.
Just so. It connects you. There will be times when emotion, pain, or exhaustion trick you. You will feel cut off.
Yes,
isolated.
that is one of the things I love about this zone in
is an
particular,
illusion.
Katrine. And I also got stuck one
Your
time.
lightsaber lies there.
There was a puzzle, and
Reach,
it's you have to
but you remain
chuck.
connected through the Force.
You have to force pull one of them down, and then force push it up through an opening to burn on the other side of the door, so that it opens the door. Oh, it was such a really intense puzzle sequence. That one took me a few hours. Not gonna lie.
Don't let yourself get discouraged.
The Force is within you, around you, connecting you to your weapon.
You must ignore all distraction.
Well, stop talking to me, Master. It's your fault I'm distracted. Alright. Pull, pull, pull.
The Force is with me. It connects us.
Yeah, buddy. Now.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. This is now when we get back to the next meditation point. This is what I've been saving all my points for. I love pull the vines to me. And then I jump off of it. That's brilliant. Oh, this thing's moving. Short way to use flashbacks. It works pretty good. Yes, this does utilize flashbacks very well. Again, from a story, everything about this game, there's a reason I'm playing it for the third time, because it really is brilliant. So this is where they teach you, because now I can force pull one of these and then force push it. Boom. That kind of stuff is what you were talking
You
about, Katrine.
survived.
Not part of your plan?
Luckily, I always allow for contingencies.
Oh yeah, time for me to spend some points that I've been saving up. Yes, this tomb in particular, which I'm gonna, because the Imperial underground facility that I was exploring a little while ago, I missed a whole bunch of stuff because you got to go back when you have the force pull to get the vines and everything. So yeah, I'm not finishing it today on this stream, that's for sure. So this is why I was saving up my points, because now we're gonna go in here, because I can get. Beanie's stem canisters completely refill your force meter. That one for sure. I'm not going to have enough points to do everything I want, but we're going to grab that one. Because then they refill force and health, I believe. Now we can do the force push for a group of enemies. Now, where is the power throw? I might do maximum force increase. Nope, this is the one. Grasping pull. This ability is so cool, and you're going to see why here in a little bit. Alright. And I probably better hold on to this because I want to do maximum force. So I'll wait on this because I need one more point. So I'm not going to spend this point. Now we're going to rest. Oh, that sucks, Sparrow. I'm sorry about that. I mean, it's been happening. I know we lost our grandmother around Thanksgiving. That was I mean, it was rough. It sucks particularly because it was my mom's mom, and I was very close with her for a long time. I actually lived with her after I had congestive lung failure when I was 22. Long story behind that, but I stayed with her when I was recovering, and it was after the man that we called grandpa it was actually our step grandfather, but he had passed away from a heart attack, and I came and lived with her. So she was offering me a place of refuge, and then I was offering her help around her little farm. So it was rough losing my grandma around Thanksgiving. And the worst part about it was I couldn't go up for the funeral because of all the COVID stuff. So it's like I'm just stuck here, you know. So it was just not feasible for me to fly up to the U.S. to go to a funeral at the last minute, you know, something like that. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm sorry about that, Sparrow. It sucks. All right, so now, if we look at the map again, look at all this green stuff that's now opened up because I now have force pull, and all of this green stuff is puzzle stuff that I couldn't do earlier without force pull. So Metroid style level games with level stays relevant and later in the game, absolutely, but it is confusing. I totally agree. Oh, probe droid. This is gonna be... So, you see that force pull? I freaking love it. Just pull the mob to me and then stab it. Now, it only works on the smaller enemies. I don't think I can pull these guys. Oh, I can. Oh.
Execute the intruder. Is he trying to escape?
No, but that probe droid is gonna...
Come on and fight us.
I gotta wait. I need more force juice.
I can't do this by myself.
By the way, is there anything down in these I need to grab? I don't think so.
I bet I can beat you.
Oh, see that Guardian waiting for me? I'm pretty sure these are the ones I couldn't force push them, but I can force pull them. In my defense, it was trying to probe me. Yes. Yeah, Sparrow. So that was the other thing too, is like when my grandmother died, um, it was at the same time that my dad had COVID. So my dad, my mom, it was her mother. Nobody could go to the hospital because my dad had COVID, so the whole family was theoretically at risk. So you can't even get into the hospital. Plus, they won't let anybody in she was on comfort care basically at that point. And the only person that was allowed to go in was my uncle Mike, who's my mom's sister's husband. My uncle, he's a really cool guy. My uncle Mike and there was a time when I was living with my grandma when I was 22, basically. From 19 to 22, I spent a lot of time with my grandma and my aunt and uncle. I have very fond memories of my uncle Mike, myself, and my two cousins doing like all-nighter sessions playing N64 and GoldenEye. And then my uncle Mike was the one he was like first generation Xbox, got us into Halo, but only he was allowed to go in and be with my grandmother, and see her during comfort care at the hospital. So it's a difficult time to have loved ones passing or being sick because you can't. Yeah, yeah, for sure, Sparrow. It sucks. I don't have enough force points to do anything with this guy. There we go. So these ones I can't push. But I can pull. So that's what happens with those ones. Is I couldn't push them, but I can pull them. Now, make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, once you get force pull, they're really easy. But the other ones you could push. These guys you can't push. All right, hold up. I'm going to go out and answer some comments here on YouTube. You just had to get good with the force. This is true. Kramer. Ah, that's awesome. I was just responding on my tabletop video. Los Lobos was saying he can't convince his friends to stream their sessions. And I was like, that's one of the things that I think is really fun about the sessions that our D&D sessions, because we're streaming them live. Uh, Live at 9 p.m. Central, everybody, over on the Twitch and Twitch channel for Weave and Void, twitch.tv/Weave and Void. One of the things we have set up is, with Twitch, you can earn channel points for every hour that you tune in. And one of the things we do is we have you can earn channel points, and when you earn the points, you can spend those points to buy items for the player characters to help or hinder them. You can earn enough points to control a player character for a single action, or you can even control the DM. So we've had a lot of fun with interacting, which is why I think it's fun to do tabletop with your friends and everything else. But I think that the age that we're living in, I think it's great to be able to stream those sessions because you could have your other friends join in, even if they're not necessarily playing directly with you. But by having channel points and interactivity, you can actually get your friends playing with you, even if they're not necessarily playing a character in that campaign, because they can spend points to participate. So there's a lot to be said for the evolution of virtual tabletop programs, especially over the last couple of years during COVID lockdowns and everything else. It has allowed tabletop to be played in a lot of different ways than just before, where it was like you had to be around a table and everything else. But I'm not gonna lie, it's always more fun in person, and there's a reason Critical Role as a show has done so well, because it's about a bunch of people around a table, and there's some camaraderie that you're gonna miss out on when you're not in the same room. But we're using Fantasy Grounds, and it has allowed us to do some really cool stuff. And I'd say we're getting 90%, 90 to 95% of the tabletop experience with streaming it and playing with Fantasy Grounds and everything else. But there obviously is going to be, excuse me, a little bit you're going to miss out on by not being able to the same place at the same time. But it also costs a lot of money to set up a studio space to have everybody at the same place at the same time. And we are not millionaires, so it's a hell of a lot cheaper to spend a few $100 on a virtual tabletop program than it is to spend a few thousand or million. Oh, can I get all of you? Oh, out of force points.
Chase him!
Ah!
Watch it! You won't be routed. This one's good.
Oh, who are you dropping off? Purge troopers, come on.
Break's over. Stop the strong survive.
And I got a stupid... Alright, you know what? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Come here. Nope!
Help, BD!
You'll have to try it. So fragile. Die like the rest.
Whew. My friends find our games relaxing. Yeah, I think it's a good way to escape all the crap that's going on with life and stress and everything else. Ha! From the Force Unleashed, yes, he would. He would crush them before they ever touch the ground. You're nuts. Not fiction. That is true. Plug and play. What's this USB do?
This was an
Oh,
offering
hang
to
on.
the stage buried here. At the time, it was considered precious.
I'm just gonna hold back here and wait for them to do their thing with the big baddie. Keep shooting him. I'm just gonna hang out here until all the stormtroopers are dead. I hear them shooting, but I don't see any blasters bolts. I think I'm gonna have to deal with this dude. Yeah, he's right there. Oh, they're up top. Shooting at something else. Well, poop. Now I've got this dude blocking the doorway. You grunt and groan all you want. You can't get me. I may have cheesed that encounter a little bit, everybody. Alright. Where am I going from here? This is not the way. Oh, there's some stairs right there. Aha!
Jedi, engage with caution. Okay then. Just die.
Now. I may need this somewhere. Apparently not. Let's say was body too big, brain too small. I agree. Oh, there's a guardian. I'm just gonna hold tight here while they fight amongst themselves. I'm gonna go grab a bio. deal with him later. First, I want to deal with stormtroopers. Hello there. What? Alright, so now I need to deal with the, Wait, is there another stormtrooper? I hear more. What's down there? I thought I already dealt with you. Oh, that one was already almost dead. Very cool. Alright, now... Ah! Not what I meant to do, but... Oh, I'm herping and derping, that's why. I'm trying to plug it into the wrong thing. Now I gotta turn this back on. I do remember this puzzle. This puzzle also took me a long time to figure out. So now we've created the force field right there, which is gravitationally... Oh man. What? How is he back? I was gonna say I totally killed him.
Intruder there. Move up. You'll regret that.
Oh, because I rested, that's why. That's why, because I had rested. The meditation thing almost fell off there. I can't believe I missed that jump. All the way back up. Yeah, that's later on in the game, Katrine. You get double-bladed lightsaber. It's great for multiple enemies, for sure. Alright. Oh, that's right. I've got this room here, this puzzle I can do. Hold up. Alright, so you gotta throw these across. And they get stuck in the force field. And then you need to use one of those to break that thing that's holding the chain in place. But before we do that, this is the puzzle that I was telling you about earlier that took me forever. Because you gotta pull... I think. Because that shuts the water off. Something shuts the water off. I'll figure that in a minute. Here, buddy. Oh, you little bastard. Alright.
Throw me a stim, BD. BD, got something to help me?
Now, I don't exactly remember this. I need to check this out. So I know I need to get that. And because of the water that's falling here, you can't take a fire thing through there. You have to chuck it up and over. But there's also water here right now. And I don't remember why or how. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay, hold up. Let's grab the Sense Echo.
This was lit as a sign of respect and reverence for the sage buried here.
Alright, this is not easy. Okay, so hold up. We gotta drop that. We gotta lower the door again. Okay, now we can, now that hole is unblocked. Yeah, my aim sucks. Oh! I need to be a little bit more to the left, I think. Right. See what I mean? I'm not, this is, you know, you were talking earlier, Katrine, like, you suck at certain things and button mashing, and I'm not very good at this part. Like, it just takes... Did I get it through? Oh, I totally got it through. Yay! Alright, now it got through, it's still lit. Burn! Alright. That puzzle took me so long the first time I played the game.
Remains of a Zephyr
Oh
soldier.
yeah, more force
They were
power.
killed for stealing an offering to the sage.
Woohoo! More force power is always good. Alright, now let's throw one more of these for good measure, just so that I make sure I have enough. Okay. Oh, I broke one of them. Alright. That's gonna fall. Break. And now. Let's just go over here. Nice. What's up, David Williams? This will probably be a life force. Oh, what is this?
Here it is. I have finally found an intact representation of this sacred Zepho artifact. My friend, look closely. This is Mictro at the vault Ambagano. You can see an object in their hand. Based on this imagery, I believe this object allows a force wielder to perceive the mysteries of the vault. This is the key and the guide, the Zepho Astrium. But who would destroy images of it, and why? It requires more research. However, our next step is clear. Find an Astrium, if any still exist.
An Astrium. You ever heard of it?
Yeah, BD one is
Yeah.
awesome.
But a key. Yeah, I understand that. Looks like we know what we have to find.
But I wasn't done exploring below. Look at that. There's two more. There's two more vines that I didn't get. I didn't realize that was going to end. Can I get back down there? Probably not. And it doesn't save the game. No! My completionist run. I didn't realize that was going to bring me all the way back up to the top. I don't think there's a way for me to get back down. Disappointing. Well, I didn't realize that that was going to transport me all the way back up to the top. So unfortunately, it looks like I missed those two vines down there, which probably just went to force echoes. But still, you know, if you're looking at getting maximum force and everything else, it does suck. It's going to bug me. Let me back down, you stupid device. All right, let's move on. I don't think you can get back into this one. I think once you're done with the tombs, you're done with the tombs. I think. Could be wrong. Oh shit, it's 10 o'clock. I probably need to start winding down. Because I gotta prep Sunday night's D&D episode and get that out on YouTube. Skill tree. Yeah, I don't remember, Katrine. I really can't remember. Hopefully I can come back, because then I can get all the stuff. Maximum force power. Yes, please. Right. Rest up. All right. I think let's see if we can make it back to the ship. The D&D is not on this channel, David Williams. So we stream on Sunday nights. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna get out of the game for a minute so I can explain this to everybody. We stream on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Central. Those take place on the Twitch channel for The Weave in the Void. The Weave in the Void is the world map behind me. That's our homebrew 5th edition campaign and modules and everything else. We have our own 5th edition setting that we're in the middle of finalizing right now. And we have a group of great people, including Sparrow, who's here somewhere in the chat, or she was earlier, her and her husband, Bounty Code, Simmer, Nathan Napalm, my wife, and my brother. So we play on the Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Weave and Void on Sunday nights. If you go over to the Patreon page for our project, it's patreon.com/Wandering Hermits. Links are down below. That's the Patreon. Wandering Hermits is the LLC that my brother, my wife, and I run, which houses the production of The Weave in the Void, which is a 5th edition tabletop setting, plus a point-and-click adventure game. You could download the free demo already. It's been out since October. The game's out later this year. The tabletop books are out around May or June, and then we also have a book series like Dragonlance with the chapters being published twice per month. Chapter 13 goes live tomorrow. So everything we're doing with the Weave in the Void is over there. We're currently actually playing an official D&D campaign because we were learning Fantasy Grounds as a virtual tabletop program, and so we use Lost Mines of Fendelver as a training wheels type of thing to get to know Fantasy Grounds. We are about to wrap up that campaign. Then we're switching over in May to start doing the Weave in the Void sessions, which is going to be we're going to be live streaming with the same group of adventurers, our official setting. So all that's going to culminate May or June. The books come out. It's the source book and the first campaign module. Those come out and then we're going to be live streaming all of those. So that's where you can catch us there. So all the Weave in the Void stuff is separate than this is my personal channel, but everything we do for the Weave in the Void you can find over at the Patreon page for Wandering Hermits, patreon.com/Wandering Hermits. All those links are over there too as well. And if you join our Discord, links are down here. There's an announcement channel, and then there's a whole section in our Discord. We have some of the Discord is for hanging out. We have a gaming community who's currently playing Lord of the Rings Online together. We were playing EverQuest 2 over the holidays. And then there's the majority of that Discord, which is all about the Weave in the Void. If you join the Discord, all that stuff's down below. And then in the announcements section, there's all the relevant links for when we go live with live streams for D&D and otherwise. And then we live stream on Sunday nights, but on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Central, I push those videos to the Weave in the Void YouTube channel. So that's what I'll be doing after I wrap up the stream. And then I'll put that up in the announcements section for everybody to take a look at. So let's see if I can get off this planet.
Good, Padawan. You've cleared the way.
What are you talking about?
I needed this tomb raised. And now that I have what I need, you're of no use to me.
Can you reverse what she's done? Thanks. Hope this new encryption keeps her out for good.
All right. Another upgrade?
A probe droid processing unit.
Oh, this
What's
allows
like
me to
hacking
hack
other
probe
droids
droids.
anyway? Yeah, I feel weird about hacking people too. For a good cause though, right?
So he just said something very important. Hacking other people for a good cause wouldn't be a problem. In other words, he's not against hacking other people's minds and force controlling them. The Jedi walk a slippery slope, ladies and gentlemen.
We should check in with the Mantis. Trilla probably knows where they are.
Yeah, so I'd like to try to get back to the Mantis.
You sure the comm's fixed? They're not answering. Something's wrong. We need to get back.
Yes. So I'm going to try to get back if it doesn't take too long, and that's when I'm going to wrap up the stream, everybody.
Nobody around. Think it's some kind of trap? Seems like we've been walking into a lot of them lately. Wait, do you hear that?
What did I hear? Come on, Cal, don't hold me in suspense. Oh, and then I fell. That was brilliant. Alright, I made it. Oh, that's all this led to?
Just need to know, don't you? Found something.
Contact. I'm tracking him. All right. Whole squad is down.
Alright. Nope, nope, don't want to deal with you.
I think this might be a lift to the lower floor.
No shit, Sherlock.
Be good for heading back.
I love force pull. Alright. Looks like I can keep... What did I screw up? I think I need to go back inside or something, because there's that lift over there that I think takes me back to the surface. So hold up. The stomach scream, the astromech scream, sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, let's go back through here. I think this was the way back to the, yeah, that elevator's over here.
Come on, BD.
Oh, this goes down. Son of a biscuit. If this takes me down to the ice caves, I'm gonna call it here, because the ice caves is a whole nother thing, which I don't necessarily need to do today. Or is it gonna bring me back down to all the...
You there, present yourself. We're gonna make you pay. I can't hit him. Coward. We don't even have to try here. We just need to focus.
You know what?
I've got you.
Oh, there's something over here to the left. It's that one, which I can't get from here, I don't think. I don't remember how to get to that one, to be honest with you. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Another step. Up here.
Oh, I hate these guys. Oh, I'm just not even gonna. Woohoo! See ya, bitch! Oh, I totally ran. That's awesome. Awesome, Sparrow. Alright, I think I need to call it here, because this is going to take me a while to get out of here. And there's obviously, like, there's stuff I need to do to get out. Ah! Oh, I forgot all about this. Maybe I am about to get out. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm out. I'm out.
Good
I
catch,
think I'm
BD.
out.
This is really gonna help us.
Oh yeah, I totally bailed. I'm like, yep, don't want to fight you. I leapt off the cliff and then said, "See ya." This is the part I love about being able to pull the vines to you. I'm gonna get a little more emphasis. See, this is ice caves though, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna end it here when I get, because I'm not actually. Why am I missing that one? There we go. Oh, that's that dude. Yeah, we're not doing that fight right now. Are we? Yes, we are, because that I remember where this fight leads us. So let's do this, and I think that's a good stop point.
Looking scared, didn't I? I heard worse. Watch this. Oh, you're in trouble.
BD, I need help. Toss me one, BD.
Oh, he stunned me. I'm down. Notice I'm not dead. I forgot about this. BD. Where are we? Oh, this is a great place to start tomorrow's stream.
BD1. Hello, buddy. Where are you?
Oh, my lightsaber's gone.
BD?
BD's gone.
Gotta find a way out of here.
Oh
Whatever
yeah.
here is.
There's a lot that's going on now. Coffee, my precious. When the NPC. Hang on, I gotta look at Sparrow's clip real quick. What did she put? I gotta check this out. I'm just now checking Discord.
I think this might be a lift to the lower floor.
No shit, Sherlock.
Be good for heading back.
Okay, you did the no shit Sherlock part. I did not know you could do clips from YouTube. How did you do that, Sparrow? Like, I don't know enough about. I've streamed on Twitch before, but I just, as much streaming as I've done on YouTube, I didn't actually know you could do clips. That's cool. But yes, that's a great cliffhanger ending, everybody, for today's stream. So let's go through and do the prerequisites of Vine Hanger. Thanks to everybody for tuning in today, for hanging out. These have kind of become, I'm just doing these every morning until we move. Just to remind everybody, after we move, there's going to be a period during the mid. I think we're getting the internet shut off here on March 11th. And then we're out the door on the 14th, and then we're going to the new house, and there's going to be some downtime there while we're waiting for the internet to get installed there. Chris is traveling in early March to get that process started, so hopefully we shouldn't be down too much, but it does take 10 to 15 days for them to get installed, so we'll see how long it takes them. But I'm already prepping videos for while we're gone, so there's still going to be videos coming out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but just as an FYI, I'll keep streaming pretty much every day until we have to get the internet shut off and move. There's a button that looks like scissors. Cool. I didn't know that. I have to pay attention to that. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to continue the morning streams until then. I'm usually starting these around 7:30 in the morning Central Time. But like yesterday, I woke up at 5 and had it going by 5:30. So it's just going to depend. But most mornings it's going to be 7:30 unless I wake up and can't sleep. So thanks for continuing to stay tuned. Hopefully you'll check out all the other stuff. Don't forget to join our Discord. Links are down below. I'm going to go prep Sunday night's D&D video now, and that'll be out here in the next 30 minutes or so. And I'll put that up in the announcement sections of Discord. Awesome, Sparrow. Thank you, because now I can dig in and see how to do clips, because I didn't know that I could do clips. Thanks, Katrine. I appreciate it. So everybody who hung out today, I might miss the names, but I'm going to scroll up. And the Stream Goose was here. Carol Gaming was here earlier. Gareth was here. Sparrow, thanks so much. Who else was here? Mike York was here for a little bit. Aragmar, of course, thanks again for showing up, man, and hanging out. Katrine, thanks for hanging out again. I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, sorry. Red Simon was here from the Netherlands, it looks like. It's hard to scroll through all this chat. David Williams was here for a bit. Well, thanks, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, stick around. Tonight at 9 Central, we will be live on the Weave and Void Twitch channel for a little bit. Myself, Chris, and my brother Joey, we will be doing our weekly stand-up for all things Weave and the Void. What did we work on this week? What are we working on next week? Latest videos and all that good stuff from game dev and tabletop and art and all that good stuff. So you want to tune into that, make sure you join our Discord because we will send the links out live in Discord. And don't forget, if you want to check out the book chapters from the Weave in the Void first novel, you can go over to the Patreon page, get in for $3 a month. $3 a month is gets you in. It's a great way to say thanks and buy a cup of coffee from me or Chris, one of us, and also get chapters and concept art and other stuff. And beyond that, you can pre-order our tabletop books due out later this year. You can also pre-order the point and click game, and you can download the point and click games demo, which has been out since late October of last year. Check all that stuff out, patreon.com/wandering hermits. I'll see everybody tomorrow morning for another stream. Tomorrow's video at 9 a.m. Central is going to be the Bard's Tale 4 review. And then Friday, I should have another Tolkien related video out for those of you who are waiting for my next Tolkien discussion. So, see you then. You're welcome, Sparrow. Thanks, everybody else, for hanging out. Peace.